And we are starting a series on character. An election is coming. Well, an election is always coming. And we who are Christian believers are always looking, sometimes it's hard, for a person of character for whom we may vote. Character is what you are inside, and it reflects what you're doing outside. When I started, the first Christian school I went to was the St. Paul Bible Institute. It was the fall of 1943. And at that time, they were offering, it was in the night school, Christian ethics. I was so dumb, I did not know what ethics was all about, but I soon found out, and our professor hammered one thing: if you are what you ought to be, you do what you ought to do. It was 1938 when I was going with my Uncle Leonard, World War I vet, and my Aunt Lucille, a school teacher, and my grandmother, an immigrant from Sweden. We were headed for Yellowstone Park, 200 geysers. But the famous of all those was Old Faithful. Ever since it was discovered in 1870, it has been spewing up water 170 feet at 200 degrees, spewing up water every 65 minutes. You could count on it. That's why it's Old Faithful. And the first character trait we're discussing is trustworthiness. A trustworthy person is a faithful person. You can count on him. He's reliable. He keeps his word. He stands by his promises. Anyone who has become a Christian wants to be a trustworthy person. Your word should be good. Your vows, like the marriage vow, and other covenant commitments such as you make in a church, should be kept, and you will keep them if you are a trustworthy person. A person of character is always a faithful, responsible, reliable, trustworthy person, someone you can count on, or as we often say, you can bank on him. You know he won't let you down. He's there for you. He shows up. He's on time. And he knows what his responsibilities are and performs them. If you're a person of character, you certainly are a faithful, trustworthy person.